Greetings, church family. Well, I wanted to give you a little heads up about our next series and how you can be part of that and what we're going to be doing. It is the Lenten season, and we're heading into a series about the Gospel of John. And I'm calling it Joining John's Jarring Jesus Journey. Let's see if I can say that 3 times fast, right? But you can just call it 5J if you want to. But it's actually Joining John's Jarring Jesus Journey. And a couple unique things about this series. First of all, I'm believing that I have a person willing to give their testimony each Sunday morning for this series. And they're going to be intersecting some passage from John with their story. So it's going to tie right into our study on John. Now, I'm kind of leaving it up to each person giving the testimony whether they want to film it or not, because sometimes that feels a little weird. Not only the filming process, they feel self-conscious, but also just having their video kind of out on the airwaves for anybody to listen. And so I'm leaving that up to them. So if you want to make sure and catch the testimonies, you'll probably need to join us Sunday morning, but don't worry if you're staying home, because I am going to be still preaching. I'll be preaching on the Gospel of John, and I'm going to be doing it hopefully in a unique way as well. I'm going to be preaching as if I've never heard the Gospel, never read the book of John, never read the Bible at all, and kind of as a traveler, along the way, searching for meaning and truth and what I discover along the way and what I process. So sometimes when you look at it in a new way like that, it helps discover things that you never knew. So that's the goal of all this, and to process the gospel message in a way that gives a little bit new meaning and power to us. But my message may vary week to week based on whether we have a testimony and how long they give. So I'm kind of preparing for a short message or a long message, or either way. So, but there's also something that we're asking each of the congregation our people to do during this series, and that's to read along with us. Now, this first week, we are asking that you read just one chapter for by Sunday morning. Read John chapter 1, because it's just kind of late in the week and we're just getting started. So, each week following, leading up to Easter, we're going to ask you that you read 4 chapters. Okay. So next week it'll be chapter 2, 3, 4, and 5, and so forth. Right. So I'll keep you up to date on what you need to read. But anyways, for this Sunday, chapter 1 of Gospel of John, and hey, if you want to read it with new eyes, read it like you've never known any of this or understand any of this, you can do that too if you'd like. Otherwise, you could dig in and just bring all your expertise and Bible study and see what all things that you could pour into that and read it a different way. But anyways, we'll look forward to doing this together as a church. And, the gospel has changed lives for thousands and thousands of years. And if it's not changing us, then why isn't it? Or why is it changing the people who read it? And so maybe we have to read it with new eyes. Maybe we have to live it out differently. Something along this line, because the gospel message is meant to be life-changing. So let's do this together, and let's change our life as well as those around us. God's blessings. We'll see you soon.